How's it going, everybody? It is time. It is time for another Mr. Poestyle video. And yeah, I didn't get around to any videos last weekend, so it's been a week and a half. Did you miss me? No, you gotta kiss me. Wasn't feeling good at all this past weekend, not at all. Whatever the problems are, insane in the membrane. Was feeling it hard Saturday and or Sunday. So, but this is just a quick one because it is that time. It is that time of the month. It is that time of the month where we get Video Game Treasure, a subscription service for video games. You pick the system, you tell them what you have, what you don't for those consoles, and you decide how you're going to pay. Monthly, bi-monthly, every 6 months, whatever. I pay by the month. My son pays by the month. This was his. I get video games monthly. That's mine. They usually come, well, they always come at the beginning of the month. Video Game Treasure comes at, or very close to, the end of the month. Just about $45. You will get 3 to 5 games for the console of your choice. Make sure you go in there after you get your games and tell them what you got. Mark it down so that they don't send you duplicates. This is my son's, like I said. He does handheld only games. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced. Because he knows that I collect for all the other consoles. So once in a while he'll buy an old game for one of the other consoles. But he does the handhelds. And he just got his Game Boy Advance SP. He had one when he was very little that was mine that I gave him. And his sister had one that her grandmother gave her. And when they moved on to DS, and they could play their games there, the SPs just kind of sat around. And eventually, somehow, they disappeared from the house. I'm not saying Mrs. Poestyle took them to the Salvation Army / thrift store, but I think Mrs. Poestyle took them to the thrift store. But now she knows. We don't touch video game collectibles around here, right? It's cold, you see that? But trust me, it's quieter for me to record out here in my garage. I do have a heater warming up. Should have warmed it up sooner. It's like 4 degrees right now here in western PA. I think it's going to get down to about 0 tonight. Had a few snowy days and very icy days since January started. Really not much before that. In the old days, we always had snowy days. October, November, December, stuff like that. And it seems like it's always January and or February now. But anyway, 3 to 5 games. He's already looked at this. I haven't. I do it for you on video. So that's what I'm going to do here. We're going to see what he got. So game number 1. NASCAR Heat. Now, I'm not going to go on price charting to see what these are worth. My son may have already done that. If you're interested, NASCAR Heat, Game Boy game, Game Boy Color game, I should say. So that's game number 1. You get something in a box. Tetris Attack for Game Boy, NO box. So that's different. It's Game Boy, Tetris Attack. It is Tetris. They are attacking. There's some very angry dudes there. There is an instruction manual. And it even has the little purpley, smoky, purpley case that the game is in. Very fresh. Probably a gift somebody got from Grandma back in the day for Christmas. And they were like, fudge that crap, man. I ain't win no puzzle game. And it stayed in the box ever since. Just my thoughts. What else do we got here? That was 2 games. It feels like we got the 5 games this time around. he got. Game Boy Color. Whoops, I looked at it first. And it is the Powerpuff Girls. Paint the Townville Green. That was a funny show. My daughter watched that quite a bit when she was younger. Two more. Game Boy. Saga 2 by Square. Saga 2. So if it's by Square, I'm guessing an RPG. Looks like it's in Japanese. So my son doesn't speak Japanese. That's okay. Final game, fifth and final game. Game Boy Advance. What it is. Bionicle. I can't even read that. Mataran Adventures? Bionicle. I remember one of my nephews collected Bionicles, the toys back in the day. So there you have it, Bionicle for the Game Boy Advance. And there's the inside of the box. Like it's always pretty. It's always pretty. Saga 2 by Square for the Game Boy. The Powerpuff. That one might not work anymore. Powerpuff Girls. Was it Paint Townville Green? Yes, it was. Don't tell my son I dropped that, okay? Don't tell. Tetris Attack in box complete with Manuel. For the Game Boy. And NASCAR Heat by EA. No, is it EA? NASCAR Heat. Nope, I can't even read it. It's Hasbro. Looks like Hasbro. I don't have bifocals yet, but I may need them. For the Game Boy Color. That is January 2022. Video games treasure for my son. Let me know in the comments below if you belong to any of these subscription services. If you belong to multiple, if so, which do you enjoy more? I love my Video Games Monthly. I've loved it for 4 years now. My son just started this, I think, in October. Not sure if he's going to decide that it's worth $45 of his hard-earned deep fryer, fry cook at Wendy's money or not. But pretty sweet. And I'd also like to, at the end of this here video, do a shout out to a fellow YouTuber, gamer, extraordinaire, who really deserves it. Part of the retro family. If you know what that is, you know what that is. So, quick shout out here.
Like this week, Mr. Poestyle and Nacho Spotlight. Gamers Effects.
Make sure to check out Gamers Effects. Awesome channel. The guy knows his stuff. And the effects at the beginning, his openings of each one, so unique. The guy should be working at friggin' Hollywood, but he knows his games. And when you watch this guy, it's a lot different than some of the other ones that do MAME and stuff out there. He really does a deep dive into some of the really old games, the ones that I didn't even know about. So it's really cool. And when I see him play them, I want to play them and find a way to play them. And his views far surpass my views on Facebook. The subscriber count should really throw me in a deep shadow as well. So I don't understand that. So if there's some of you out here that watch me, actually watch this, go check out Gamer Effects page because he's got some great stuff on there. And just a great all-around guy. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I get something new and big, bam, out there for you. And we'll see you on the next video. Later.
Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. No biting. No bite. Ooh, no biting. Oh, Nacho, stop.